Beloved, pause where you are. This is not a fleeting moment or a casual word meant to pass through your ears and fade. This is a divine summons, a sacred whisper from the heavens, crafted for your soul in this very hour. Do not scroll away. Do not let the noise of the world drown out what is being spoken to you now. There is a stirring in the unseen, a movement behind the curtain of your life that you were never meant to glimpse, but the divine has decreed that the time for revelation is here. You are not alone, even if the silence around you feels heavy, like a cloak draped over your spirit. There is a reason your heart has been restless, why your nights have been filled with thoughts that linger like echoes, why your days carry a weight you cannot name. This is not chance. This is divine orchestration. In the realm of the Spirit, your name is being spoken. It is not a shout, not a cry, but a soft, persistent murmur, like the rustle of leaves before a storm. Someone is holding a truth about you, a secret they thought would remain buried forever. But the heavens do not allow truth to stay hidden when the time for its unveiling has come. You felt it, haven't you? The moments where the air feels charged, where a memory you buried long ago rises unbidden, where a stranger's glance or a sudden song stirs something deep within you. That's because the divine is moving, pulling back the veil, preparing you for a truth that will shift the ground beneath your feet. There are 3 souls entwined with your destiny, 3 lives whose paths have crossed yours in ways that ripple through time. One carries a burden of regret, a weight so heavy it colors their every step. Another holds a love so fierce it has survived years of silence and separation. The third watches from the edges, their heart torn between speaking and staying silent. These 3 are not random players in your story. They are divinely appointed, their lives woven into yours by a hand greater than your own. Their secrets, their longings, their choices, they all point to you, and the heavens are moving to bring clarity where there has been confusion. The first soul, the one with regret, is someone whose face you can still see if you close your eyes. Perhaps you shared moments of joy, of trust, of dreams whispered under starlit skies. But something broke, a promise unkept, a word misspoken, a decision made in haste. They thought they could outrun the consequences, that time would erase the mark they left on your heart. But every night, when the world grows still, they speak your name in whispers, in prayers, in moments of quiet desperation. They ask for forgiveness they're not sure you'll give, for healing they're not sure they deserve. The divine is stirring their spirit, pressing them to make right what was wronged, and soon, their voice will reach you. The second soul is different. Their heart is a flame that refuses to dim, a love that has endured through seasons of change. Whether tied to you by family, by friendship, or by a bond that defies explanation, they carry you in their spirit. They see you in the small things, a flower blooming out of season, a melody that echoes a moment you shared. They pray for you, not out of pity, but out of a longing to see you whole, to see you step into the fullness of your purpose. They are waiting for a moment, a divine intersection where your paths will cross again, and the heavens are aligning that moment even now. The third soul is the enigma, the one who lingers in the shadows of your story. They know something you don't, a truth that could unravel the mysteries you've carried for years. They've held it close, not out of malice, but out of fear. Fear of what the truth will do, fear of how it will change you, fear of what it will cost them to speak. But the divine is relentless, and their silence is crumbling. The truth they carry is like a seed buried in the earth, and it is beginning to break through the surface, reaching for the light. When it does, you will see clearly what has been hidden for so long. Beloved, this is why your spirit has been uneasy. The sudden waves of sadness, the moments where you feel a presence you cannot explain, the dreams that leave you searching for answers, these are not accidents. These are divine signals, the heavens whispering to your soul, preparing you for what is coming. You are standing on the edge of a revelation, a moment where the pieces of your life will align like stars in a constellation you never knew existed. The delays you faced, the doors that refused to open, the questions that lingered without answers, they were not punishment. They were divine protection, shielding you until the time was right. Pay attention to the world around you today. Every fleeting thought, every unexpected emotion, every moment where your heart skips a beat, these are not random. They are divine markers, guiding you toward the truth. Someone is about to reach out to you, perhaps in a way that feels ordinary at first, a text, a call, a chance encounter. But it will carry a weight you cannot ignore. It will stir something in your spirit, a knowing that this is the moment you've been waiting for, even if you didn't know you were waiting. When it comes, pause. Listen. Feel. The divine is speaking, and your heart will recognize the truth. There is a moment coming, a divine encounter that will change the course of your journey. It will come quietly, like the first light of dawn, but it will carry the power of 1,000 suns. You will feel it in your bones, a certainty that this is the moment the heavens have been preparing you for. The divine is moving swiftly now, aligning people, shifting circumstances, clearing paths that were once blocked. What was delayed is being released. What was hidden is being unveiled. And you are being called to receive it with an open heart. The first soul, the one with regret, is closer than you realize. They've been watching you, not with eyes of judgment, but with a longing to make things right. They've seen your strength, your grace, and it has reminded them of what they lost. They've whispered your name in moments of solitude, asking the divine to guide them, to show them how to reach you. The heavens are answering, and soon, their voice will break through the silence. It may come as an apology, a confession, or a simple gesture, but it will carry the weight of years. The second soul, the one with love, is being drawn to you by a force they cannot explain. They don't know when or how, but they feel it, a pull, a sense that the time is near. They've carried you through years of silence, through changes that should have broken the bond, but didn't. They've never stopped believing in you, even when the world told them to move on. The divine is building a bridge, a moment where your lives will intersect again, and it will be undeniable, a moment that feels like coming home. The third soul, the one who watches, holds the key to a truth that will set you free. They've carried it for so long it has become a part of them, a weight they've grown accustomed to. But the divine is pressing them, urging them to speak, to step into the light. Their truth is like a river held back by a dam, and the cracks are beginning to show. When it breaks, it will wash away the fog, the doubt, the questions that have lingered in your spirit. You will see clearly, and you will understand why things happened the way they did. Beloved, you are not imagining the weight you've carried. You are not losing your mind when you feel the air shift, when a memory surfaces, when a name crosses your path unexpectedly. Your spirit is awake, attuned to the movements of the divine. The dreams you've had, the moments where a song or a number feels like it's speaking to you, these are divine breadcrumbs, leading you to the truth. There is an object in your life that carries the energy of one of these souls. It might be something small, a keepsake, a photograph, a gift you've held on to. Every time you see it, you feel a shift, a flicker of something you can't name. That's because it's tied to their story, their heart, their connection to you. The divine is asking you to release it, not out of fear, but out of freedom. Let go of what anchors you to the past. Clear your space, your heart, your spirit. You are being prepared for a new season. The heavens are moving swiftly now. Conversations held in secret are being brought to light. Decisions made without your knowledge are being exposed. The divine is weaving something beautiful, something sacred, something that will bring healing to your soul. But you must be ready. You must stay watchful, prayerful, and open to what the divine is doing. Someone is about to reach out, and their words will seem ordinary at first, but they will carry a weight you cannot ignore. When it happens, don't rush to respond. Pause. Pray. Ask for discernment. The divine is guiding you, but you must choose wisely. There is a man in this story, someone who doesn't know the full truth but feels its ripples. He's caught between two paths, two voices, two choices that could alter your journey. His decision is not about power over you, but about alignment with the divine plan. Pray for him. Pray for clarity. Pray that the divine will guide his heart, because his choice will send ripples into your life, like a stone cast into a still lake. This is not just about emotions or relationships. This is about purpose. This is about the calling placed on your life before you were born. The divine is moving to position you, to prepare you, to propel you into the next chapter. But you must be willing to see the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. You must be willing to let go of what no longer serves you, even when it feels familiar. The heavens are watching, the angels are waiting, and your name is being spoken in prayers you haven't heard, in moments you haven't seen. But the divine sees it all. The divine knows it all. And the divine is moving to bring you into a season of clarity, healing, and restoration. Pay attention to the signs, the random call that feels significant, the name that keeps appearing, the song that stirs your soul. These are not accidents. They are divine markers, guiding you toward the truth. The moment is coming, and when it does, you will know. Your heart will feel it. Your spirit will confirm it. And everything will change. Expanded content, deepening the narrative beloved, let's linger here for a moment, in the sacred space where the divine is speaking. The three souls connected to you are not distant figures in a far-off story, they are part of your journey, their lives intertwined with yours in ways that only the heavens could design. Let's walk through their stories, not to dwell on the past, but to understand the divine purpose unfolding in your present. The first soul, the one with regret, carries a story that began in a moment of trust. You may remember their laughter, their presence, the way they made you feel seen. Perhaps they were a friend who knew your secrets, a family member who shared your dreams, or a stranger who left a mark in a fleeting moment. But something shifted, a choice they made, a word they spoke, or a silence they chose when words were needed. That moment created a crack in the foundation of your connection, and they've carried the weight of it ever since. They've walked through their days pretending all is well, smiling for the world, but in the quiet of their heart, they speak your name. They ask the divine for a chance to make things right, to heal what was broken. The heavens are listening, and their voice is about to reach you. It may come in a letter, a conversation, or a moment so unexpected it takes your breath away. When it does, listen with your spirit. The divine is using their regret to bring healing to you both. The second soul, the one with love, is a beacon in your story. Their heart has never wavered, even when distance or circumstance tried to pull you apart. They see you in the small things, a sunrise that reminds them of your hope, a phrase that echoes a conversation you once had. They pray for you, not out of obligation, but out of a love that refuses to fade. They've carried you through years of change, through moments where the world told them to let go. But they couldn't. Their soul is tied to yours, and the divine is moving to bring you together again. It may not be in the way you expect, a grand reunion or a dramatic moment, but it will be sacred. It will feel like a piece of your heart returning home. The heavens are preparing the way, and you will feel their presence before you see them. The third soul, the one who watches, is the keeper of a truth that could change everything. They've stood on the sidelines of your life, watching, waiting, unsure if they should speak. They know something, a conversation, a decision, a moment that altered your path without your knowledge. They've held it close, not out of cruelty, but out of fear. Fear of how the truth will land, fear of what it will mean for you, fear of what it will cost them. But the divine is pressing them, like a hand on their shoulder, urging them to step forward. Their truth is like a fire that cannot be contained, and soon, it will break free. When it does, it will bring clarity to questions you've carried for years. It will make sense of the moments that felt unfair, the losses that felt unexplained. The divine is using their silence to prepare you for a revelation that will set you free. Spiritual guidance for the journey, beloved. The divine is not just revealing truth for the sake of revelation. This is about preparation, about positioning you for the next chapter of your life. The weight you've felt, the restlessness in your spirit, it's because you are being called to a higher purpose, a sacred alignment. To step into this season, you must prepare your heart, your mind, your spirit. Here's how you can walk in this divine moment. First, pray. Not just with words, but with the posture of your soul. Ask the divine to give you eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart to understand. Pray for discernment, for the ability to recognize the truth when it comes. Pray for the three souls connected to you, that they may find courage, healing, and alignment with the divine plan. Your prayers are powerful, beloved. They shift things in the unseen, opening doors that no one can close. Second, clear your space. There is something in your life, an object, a habit, a memory, that carries the energy of the past. It might be a gift you've kept, a letter you've held on to, a photograph that stirs something in you. The divine is asking you to release it, not because it's harmful, but because it anchors you to a season that is ending. Light a candle, say a prayer, and let it go. Create space for the new, for the divine is bringing something fresh into your life. Third, listen to your dreams. The divine often speaks in the quiet of the night, when the world is still and your spirit is open. Keep a journal by your bed, and write down what you see, what you feel, what lingers when you wake. A name, a place, a symbol, these are not random. They are divine messages, guiding you toward the truth. If a dream feels vivid, if it stays with you through the day, ask the divine for clarity. The answers will come. Finally, trust your intuition. That moment when you hesitated before answering a call, when you felt a shift in a conversation, when a stranger's words felt heavier than they should, those were not accidents. Your spirit is attuned to the divine, and it is speaking to you now. Trust what you feel, even when you can't explain it. The divine is guiding you, protecting you, preparing you for what's next. The divine plan unfolding, beloved, the delays you faced, the moments where life felt unfair, they were not random. They were divine hands holding you back, shielding you until the time was right. The divine is a master weaver, taking every thread of pain, every moment of confusion, and turning it into a tapestry of purpose. The questions you've carried, the losses you've mourned, they were not rejection. They were protection, preparation for a season of clarity and restoration. There is a man in this story, someone whose role is subtle but significant. He doesn't know the full truth, but he feels its weight. He's standing at a crossroads, torn between two choices, two voices, two paths. His decision will ripple into your life, not because he holds power over you, but because he is part of the divine plan. Pray for him, beloved. Pray that the divine will guide his heart, that he will choose what aligns with the heavens. His choice will open a door, and you must be ready to walk through it. The heavens are moving swiftly now, aligning circumstances, shifting obstacles, bringing truth to light. Conversations held in secret are being exposed. Decisions made in the shadows are being brought into the open. The divine is orchestrating something sacred, something that will bring healing to your soul. But you must stay open, watchful, prayerful. The moment is coming, and when it does, it will be undeniable. Call to action and closing prayer, beloved. This is not just a message. This is a divine appointment, a moment where the heavens are speaking directly to your heart. If you feel this in your spirit, if you know this is for you, type Amen in the comments below. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, because the divine is using you to carry light into the world. Subscribe to this channel for more messages from the heavens, because there is more to come. Let us close with a prayer. Divine Creator, we come before you with open hearts, seeking your truth, your clarity, your healing. Guide your beloved child reading these words. Give them eyes to see the signs, ears to hear the whispers, and a heart to receive the revelation you are bringing. Surround them with your protection, fill them with your peace, and lead them into the season you have prepared. Let the truth break forth, let the healing flow, and let their path be aligned with your purpose. We trust you, we honor you, and we thank you for your divine timing. Amen. Beloved, stay watchful. Stay prayerful. The moment is near, and the truth is sacred. You are not alone. The divine is with you, and the heavens are moving in your favor.